Hi guys, it's Raj. Welcome to YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, we are gonna take a look how we host your website with free and the amazing service called as Netlify.com. So let me give you a quick introduction to what is a Netlify. So basically, Netlify is a free service where we are using for hosting our web application like static website, single page application, or SPA. Like the application that are built with the React, Vue.js, Angular, like JavaScript, front-end development framework. So it's amazing tool, right? So why the Netlify is so popular? Netlify is less expensive, and you will get most of the tool that you are need for your first starting with web development. Even if the free plan, you get most of the bandwidth and the storage capacity by Netlify. So it's easier to launch the site with the Netlify with few clicks. It allows you to adapt the modern workflow and tools. Netlify that integrated with GitHub that allow you to host your website directly from the GitHub version control system. Most of the time when you are starting with web development or building your personal portfolio website, you need some mechanism for gather responses from client, so that you need some server side scripting for accepting the data and stored on hosted database. With Netlify, you need to only add a single attribute to your form tag and you'll get a response directly to your Netlify account dashboard. It's quite confusing, but we are going to embed this functionality in this video. So let's get started. So in this video, we are hosting this website with Netlify service. So here I am also created a simple blog website or step-by-step guide for deploying your website into Netlify servers. Divide this video into steps. The first step is creating and setting the Netlify account. The only prerequisite for this video, you already set up your GitHub account. So proceeding with the first step, visit to the netlify.com. So as you can see, I am currently on the netlify.com landing page. So I need to sign up for that. So in the next step, write our email address or GitHub username and the password and sign in. So when you are successfully sign up with the Netlify account, you will land into the main dashboard page. So here as you can see that some summary. So bandwidth uses, so you allow only 100 GB of the bandwidth of your single account. Proceeding with the next step, visit to the github.com and create new repository. Name your repository. So in this step, you can make your repository as private so anyone cannot see your source code, and create repository. So on the next page, you will have this following command that you are need to write into the terminal. So in this process, you can upload your code directly from your terminal into the GitHub. For pushing your code into your local environment into the GitHub, so you need some mechanism. For that, the Git is used. So you need to download Git for your system. So as you can see, we have the download button. Hit download and install into your system. So I am already downloaded Git into my system, and first of all, so when you are completely install a Git for your system, you have this. As you can see, I am currently on the Git bash. So I'm visit. So I'm again go to this page where I need to type this command into the terminal. So I need to copy and copy this, and here you need to paste. So if you paste this all command, you have this. This command is automatically executed. are some basic git command that you need to follow. So follow some command. First of all, we check the status of that. We check the status. So git status is going to check the status. So as you can see, our file, these are all files that are stored into this folder. Command is add these files into GitHub. Git add minus a flag, or you can use dot, that means all. So this command add this all file into GitHub. Git next command is you need to give some message for uploading file. Git commit minus m. Minus m is the flag, and you need to give some message. So initial commit, you can give any message. Command, and the final command is git push, that push all your local code into the GitHub service. So I'm getting this success that all the source code. If I am in this step, if I checking the status of this, so I'm getting this status is branch is up to date. So I'm again go to the github.com and hit enter here. So when you are completely follow all the steps and write all these commands, you will get your local file is uploaded into the GitHub service. Okay, so second step is completed. So next step is to again go to your Netlify dashboard. This step we are integrating GitHub with Netlify. So let's create new site from Git. Okay, so these are the 3-step process. So as you can see, we have this option GitHub. So click on that. So next window is open. So in this video, you need to authorize the GitHub with Netlify. I am listed only one repository. So currently I am listed only my one repository. So I need to search that current repository, search that repository that we are going to host. So click on that, configure the Netlify app on GitHub. Scroll down, and from here you can list all the repository, or you can only select the repository that you want to host into Netlify. Select here, just search for your repository. So our repository name is Netlify demo. Just copy here, again go to here, search and select here. Okay, then save. So after that, if you are visiting this page again, you will see your selected repository here. So just click on that. So here is some setting pages. Just leave this default. Deploy site. So as you can see, the deployment is currently under process, and you will get response within the few minutes. Take some time. Okay, the site is deployed. Scroll top. So as you can see, your website is currently live. So click on this address. So as you can see that we are successfully host our local website into the Netlify service, and you can see that this is my website. So you can see that this is my website address, and it's not looking fine. The website domain, the website name is not looking fine, so we need to fix for that. Changing your website name, click on the again visit to your Netlify dashboard, click on your site setting, click the site and click on site setting, scroll down and you will see, scroll down and you will see change the site name. So from this step you can provide your site name. So after renaming your website, so click on save. So you got new website name, so just click on that and you can check your new website name is currently live. So the website speed is quite awesome, right? So moving to the final step of this video. So in this step we are integrating the Netlify form into our website. Edit our main index page, main index HTML page. So with this Netlify form integration documentation, you can see that you can see that we have similar structure in our website code. So I can show you, this is my main index HTML page and this is my form tag where I am getting the responses from the clients. So I have this similar structure, and only thing I need to add here the data Netlify equal to true attribute into my form tag. We need some mechanism for filtering form response from the client. So with the help of this Netlify service, so Netlify also provide the reCAPTCHA that we are going to add into our website. For that we need to add this attribute into our web page. So for that, create one div and in here you need to paste your data Netlify reCAPTCHA equal to true attribute into this div. There are some changes we are currently done with our local system, so we need to push into the production environment, into the GitHub. So again, go to your folder where you are stored, go to your folder of your website source code, right click on that, uh, uh, open the git bash here. So we need to type some basic command, the command that I am previously discussed, git status for finding status uh, of our for finding any changes in our project. So as you can see, I modified the index HTML page, so I need to add this change into server. So git add -a is the flag for adding the changes. So git I need to provide one message. For that, git commit -m and the message name. New changes, you can give any message. Okay, some spelling mistake. Git commit -m. So the final command is git push, that push the code into the GitHub. So it successfully pushed my code into GitHub. So if I am refreshing my, so if I am currently if I am refreshing my hosted website, so the changes are made here. So here, as you can see, this reCAPTCHA thing is added because of the data Netlify reCAPTCHA equal to true. Okay, so let's write some response. Let's write some feedback here. Write your name, email address. Okay, and the filtering mechanism, reCAPTCHA, and the post comment. This is a Netlify default form submission thank you message. So back to our site. So I am currently post one response. So if I am going to see the response, so I need to refresh this page, my main dashboard. Okay, so I'm currently in my main dashboard. So I need to see the response. For that I need to check for the current website that have the response. Check that. So scroll down. So here under the recent form submission, here I got the submission from the Raj. Okay. Click on that and you will see the submission that I am get from this user. You can also download this submission into the CSV format, CSV format. So this is a simple and interesting response, client response solution that provided by the Netlify. Process we are successfully host our local website into the service netlify.com, and also we are added the form functionality into our website, so we can get the client response directly into our netlify.com, so directly into our Netlify dashboard. So this is an amazing service provided by Netlify. With a free account you will get most of the feature. If you are want more, you can upgrade your account from here. So this is it all about. So this is it for this video. Surely I'll catch you up in the next one. Thank you.